Hey there, it's me, Jay-Z, and it is the 24th of March, 2024. It is a Sunday today, and honestly, I have no clue what to talk about today. There has, like you noticed, I've been gone for a few days. I've already told you I was away to my girlfriend's place this weekend, and I had an absolute blast, but I want to share something about Friday that I'm not very happy about. And the one thing is, there's this girl. She's in my class, and in the beginning of the school year, we were having a blast. She was very kind to me. She was an absolutely, yeah, very much lovable person, to say the least. It was something that I quite enjoyed talking to. But eventually, somewhere around December, she invited me over for a party. And I'm sorry if I might get a little bit emotional about this part, but I, like I said, I spent a lot of time with her. We've went out with our little friend group of friends. Jesus, and we went to dinner. Not in any romantic way whatsoever. I was already with my girlfriend. Um, but she was acting really nice and everything. But she invited me to her birthday party. And after that, everything went downhill, to say the least. And what I mean with that is on the party, I caught her saying something that I quite disliked, to say the least. And that something was. I'm sorry. All right. That something was, and I quote, yeah, I invited my classmates over here to make sure that I still want to hang out with them. And that hit me like a brick. And on that party itself, I kind of, you know, confronted her about it. And how it basically went was I got a panicked answer of, oh, but you're not one of those. You're not one of them. And it stuck with me because I am very much a people person, even though I am an introvert deluxe. And that's why I keep myself locked up in this little room most of the time. But I have a great moral compass, and it just didn't sit with me right. So the next time, because it was vacation at that time, the next time I saw her at school, I confronted her again in front of our friends, saying, hey, I caught you saying this on the party, and what's it about? What do you mean? And the response I got back was, oh, yeah, I had been drinking a bit, and I don't know what I say when I have a few drinks in my system. But my friends confirmed me that her first drink was way after I left the party. So that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. So that didn't sit right with me as well. And I confronted her quite angrily, to say the least, because I was very much disturbed, and it did a lot with my mental state and how I think about people. I'm always a little bit people shy, even though I stream. But in my day to day life, on school and everything, it's something I struggle with. Just connecting with people and being a optimistic person. I try to be the best person I can, but I can't always do that, you know. So when I confronted her eventually, on that, and I got that answer, and then hearing from my friends that she hasn't had a single drink yet, it disturbed me even more. And the fact that it did, it stuck with me, alright? It stuck a lot with me. After that, I noticed a lot of changes in her behavior out of nowhere. She began ignoring me. She became. Yeah, I kind of got given the cold shoulder about everything. And this Friday, I noticed something different as well. I use WhatsApp as my main messaging software stuff. And I looked at her profile and it was suddenly gone. So I thought, alright, maybe she had blocked me. So I sent out a little test message from, hey, did you block me or not? She got the message, so I was not blocked. And following that, there was a, let's say, 20, maybe 25-minute call that was in with her, where she practically immediately attacked me. Like, yeah, why would you think I blocked you? I like you. Why would you think I blocked you? I would never block people. And it kind of went on and on like that. And the biggest problem I had with it is that was not what it was about, because I sent her a message after that saying like, hey, I'm not feeling quite well about how everything is going lately between you and me. And I want some clearance about that. I want to know what's up. As it kind of get immediately attacked by that fire call was disturbing, to say the least, and it got a lot on my nerve. The thing is, I got a third different story yet again, saying, yeah, I have no recollection of that evening. Why would you think I would remember something from that long ago? And I do understand, like, hey, people tend to forget and everything, and I do acknowledge that, but I've confronted her 2 times about this now, and I've heard 2 different stories, so I did not really buy it. And eventually, she went on the defense again, more and more, and all I wanted just was an apology. Saying like, hey, I shouldn't have done that, because it is not the way you should be treating people, in my opinion. And I asked like, hey, can I maybe get an apology for what you said? Because I know one of the persons was me. I knew that. I knew that from the whole evening itself, from the party evening, all the way up until now, because her behavior just changed so much towards me, and it hurts. It has hurt me a lot. And not in like a bullying way, and in like it disturbed me. It is mostly I just began doubting more people around me because of that. And I did not want that. It's not something that I like to do. And in class, I noticed that much of a difference out of nowhere, and it was just disturbing. And I keep on repeating myself right now, and I'm sorry for that, but I don't know. There's more information to the story that I haven't told, and I'm not going further into it because it's still disturbing to me to talk about it. The biggest thing is mostly I confronted her, and I felt so relieved doing that. A weight has gone off my shoulders, because she literally told me I'm not gonna apologize for something I don't remember. Even though she could have apologized to me multiple times before and not play the pretend game, like everything is fine, and somehow keep on reassuring me that you like me as a person, that you like to hang out with me, even though I know it's not true. I've heard it from people around me. I know it's not true. Stop pretending. Stop putting on this mask that you like everyone. You're hurting people because of that. Just let that sink in, please. I'm sorry. I've been rambling about this for about 10 minutes now. So let's just end on a high note. I had an absolutely lovely weekend away with my girlfriend, and I found something in my bag when I got home, and I want to read that for you because she put in a little envelope with a message, and it just made my day. So I'm gonna read it for you, alright? Hey, honey, I love you so much. You're amazing and you're doing awesome. Keep at it. I love you. It's the little things that count, people. So think about the little things that make you happy. Don't get stuck on something in the past that makes you down, because you can spiral down it like I did. Thank you so much for listening. So, yeah, yet again, I just want to say I'm sorry. I am live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and sometimes a different day as well. So if you ever want to, you can check out my streams. I'm always there for everyone. So if you leave down a comment of how you're feeling and how you would deal with this situation, feel free to. I love you all. You mean the world to me that I have had this amount of support so far in this series. So I want to thank you again. This has been the longest talking about the video I've ever done so far. And I hope I don't make them anymore like this, like so long and everything. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye now.